Hello, hi, welcome once again to the Princess Talks. Hi, how are you? Forgive me if I seem a bit, well, not so with it. I've had a pretty rough week since last weekend. Bad, violent case of food poison. Nope, not mine. Not mine at all. I'm a damn good cook, plus I take all kinds of precautions. This was from a food court in the local shopping mall. Anyway, such as life, just be very careful when you're out there eating. Be very, very careful. And after that, something else. Let me tell you all, pain. Wait, health. Next to money, money is secondary. Your health is first and foremost. Take it from me. But I'm not here to elicit sympathy. I'm just saying, be very careful, and also give thanks each and every day for your health, because I'm telling you, one little thing happens and you are so vulnerable and you feel like crap and yada yada yada. But enough about me. Let's talk about today's topic. Today's topic is about rude people, extremely rude people, and this has nothing to do with nationality, race, culture, religion, language, provincial. You get it, meaning people are just rude regardless. It doesn't matter if they're 4 years old or they're 94 years old. Although someone who is 94 years old, I'll cut them some slack, because you know what, they've lived and they likely have been very polite up until now. So, but still, like I said, today's show is about rude people. Now let's start. We won't even talk about drivers today. That's for another show. Just regular, everyday, rude and obnoxious people. And we won't talk about cell phone users either. The ones that are rude. Not the decent ones. Just the rude ones. So, talk about when somebody opens the door for you. Please, people. If I open the door like this and smile at you, please go ahead. But for goodness sake, just say thank you or nod. Something. Because you know what? I am not your damn servant. I'm just doing it out of politeness. No, I'm not doing it because I want to be friends with you either. You're probably not worth my friendship. I am simply being a human being. Oh, let's talk about let's talk about when men open the door for women. They just gallop through like a bunch of loose horses. Guess what? You know, in today's society, the fact that chivalry is pretty much dead and gone, thanks to some silly people, men and women. If a man opens the door for a lady, you know what? I'm not thinking he wants to talk to me. I'm thinking he's probably being a chivalrous man. Okay, so I get out the door and I politely say thank you. Now, if I'm closer to the door and I'm on the outside, I will open the door if I see a man trying to get out. Especially a workman with, say, a door in his hand, tools, a card, yada yada yada. Now, let's talk about women. When a woman opens the door for another woman, looky here. When I open the door for you, Miss Beautiful Woman, it's not because I wish I were like you, or because I want to be your friend. Oh, far from it. I'm just being a polite woman. An average, everyday polite woman. Nothing more, nothing less. Oh yeah, and for the men too. When I open a door for you, really, say thank you. I'm not trying to come home with you. No, believe me. Nor am I trying to seduce you. It doesn't matter if I smile politely and say, here you go. No, that's just me. I'm a polite woman. I wish I could make the rest of the world as polite as I am, most times. Yes, I've been impolite, but normally when I am impolite, or I'm being impolite to someone, it's because they've tried to shit on my head and tell me it's a new sombrero from Mexico. In which case I'm saying, not. You are being an ass. So, there. Okay, let's talk about children. You know, they're never too young. Oh, am I waving my pen at you? See, my cock pen I'm waving at you? No, I'm not trying to wave my pen at you. Children should be taught good manners because it'll take them a long way in life. We don't care how rich your daddy is or your grandmama is. You need to have manners. So parents, teach your young ones to be respectful. Someone opens the door for them, they need to look back and say thank you or say thank you. It doesn't matter if there are three. One that can talk, they should be saying thank you. However, I'm not going to be annoyed at a 4-year-old child who doesn't say thank you because I've opened the door for them. But when a child is 6 and 7 and up, you bet your ass you should be saying thank you. However, there's some very polite youngsters out there, I must say, boys and girls. Clearly their parents have done a good job, and they also have absorbed what mommy and daddy and grandma and grandpa has said. Now, so far, the rudest people I've come across have been, I don't even want to talk about cashiers in the GTA, which extends to 905. Yes, I was in Ajax. Is it Ajax? Oh, yes, Ajax. Pickering Ajax. And I went to the cashier. No, well, that's another story. Scarborough last week. And I was at, I was at Food Basics. And went in line and, hello. Not a word. Okay. Cash. She didn't even look at me. I just looked at or maybe she said mumble, 25, 30. Oh, here you go. The change shoved in the hand. I just walked off. You know what? I don't want to make this a race thing, but I'm going to say this to all of you. What is up with some of these young brown girls and black girls? You know what? You need to be more respectful. Be polite. Once upon a time, your faces would not be at the cashiers. It would be little blonde girls who smile and say, thank you. So, those of you who have a job now, be polite. Yeah, you were born here. That's what I'm saying. Be pleasant. Your parents need to do a better job, and also you, need to be respectful. What kind of a world is this? No one says thank you, please. Cashiers, I find especially, have no manners. You walk up to them, they're chewing their gums, you're bothering them. You know what? When I was a cashier, I'd smile, hi there. Even though I'm not a cashier, although you think I was, I would say, hi, how are you? May I help you? Can I help you? And I'm not in the business where I should be smiling too much. People might get upset or get offended. However, if I was a cashier in a grocery store, someone is in the line, they're not stinky, they have their money, they say, hi, how are you? I'd be saying, hi. I say, fine, thanks, how are you? I'd be cashing, okay? I don't need to say, and so you look so beautiful. I love your hair. I love your earring. I love your makeup. I love your face. No, you don't need to say that. Just when I'm in your area and I actually say hello to you, you should respond and say, hi there. How are you? Fine, thank you. Stores, you have a responsibility. I will do a show on customer service. Really. In fact, I should open a school that teaches such good manners. Yes, I have nieces and nephews, and they will tell you, manners, manners, manners. We are poor people, and even if we were wealthy, that's even more reason why I would drill in the heads of my nieces and nephews to be polite. Beauty comes, beauty goes, as we all know. But politeness will always live. Oh, one more thing. Let's talk about older folks that are impolite. That goes for you too. I'm sorry, Grandma, that you're 80. You don't have the right to push me and then look at me as if nothing. Because you know what, Grandma? I may get ignorant and push you back. Enough of my rant now. I'm really not feeling that great, but you know, some things does get me fired up. And while we're talking about manners, I could go on until next week, but I won't because I'm busy. I have things to do like the rest of you. Plus, I need to go take a nap. But let's talk about black men with combs in the back of their heads or the back of their hair. What the hell is that? You know what? Those days are gone. I understand you're young and you're hip and you're cool and it's fashion. I say comb in the back of your hair, that should be relegated to your home or with your homies at your crib. Do people still say crib? You know, not for babies, but you know, your homestead. But please do not go in public with this thing. As it is, as the black race, as black folks, we are marginalized, we're stigmatized. So I'm not here to say that I expect you to be perfect, and in fact, yes I am. Seriously? Get that damn comb out of your hair. You're going in public with a comb in the back of your hair? Oh my God, what are your parents doing? Who are your parents? That is vulgar. Yes, it is. Never mind fashion faux pas. It's vulgar. And it's other things. I'm going to open a school for etiquette and good manners. I certainly will. And you know what? There will be a lineup around the block to get into my classes. Well, anyway, let me go take a nap, see? Until next week, everyone. Pastor Princess saying, oh, the princess talks. So, see you next week. Take care and have good manners. It's better than beauty and wealth. Take it from me. Ciao.